Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad episode 26 with me Sid, and today we are going travelling. We picked up our tent bags, we picked up that tent bag, we're going to get in the boat and we are going to head, I think we'll head out here and down this way. That will take us down to here. We should be able to portage across maybe here to get into this river tributary. That will bring us down. That's the mine shaft. There's also a something or other there which will pop off at, and that's the mine shaft. That is the library, and I think that's just a vanilla ruin. I don't think there's anything particularly fancy there, and then there's something there as well. We're aiming to try and find a translocator. Once we find a translocator, I will get my money out and literally, we'll be in a position to get the materials out to fix the translocator and take a leap of faith. We will head off somewhere else. So yeah, our time up here is finished. The iron mine is exhausted and we've got all the iron. We processed a lot of it. I am going to at some point start making probably iron chainmail. I don't think I'll get enough meteoric for meteoric chainmail, but iron would be okay. If I got enough meteoric, I might be tempted, but again, iron is something we could go with. We could also, at some point, aim to try for steel. But right now, we need to head down the river. So, yeah, I will see you in a short while. All right, first stop shouldn't be too exciting, but is the this little ruin over here. I don't think we're going to uncover much more over this. Maybe, you never know, we might do. But I suspect this is just a vanilla ruin, or, you know, a very basic ruin, and probably doesn't have a huge amount going on in it. Maybe a few vessels or something like that, but we'll see. See what we find. I suppose I should also be ready for unexpecteds, you know, because that's, you know, that's what we mean about unexpecteds, isn't it? They're unexpected. Okay, I don't know whether this is. There's something going on down there. Bit of bony soil. Yep, there's more going on around here. You might come to nothing, but always worth checking these corners out just to see if there's any more of these vessels kicking around. I don't think there is. Oh, but of course I could be wrong. Wow. Did not know these were down here. I mean, again, there's absolutely nothing down here, but fine. Was worth checking out. Yeah, we'll sort out in a moment. That's definitely feeling this slight difference in the speed with this stuff on it as well. A few gears and a crappy axe. Again, no. Oh, come on. Let me out. Right. What I don't want to do is get bogged down digging every single thing up. I think that's always the worry with these is, you know, you can just end up being tied up. See here. But if you're not careful, you just end up working constantly. Yeah, they really are being quite stingy with the. There's a book. 25% in forestry. Okay, well, it's better than kick in the face. Oh, I see. That's the entrance. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We'll make our own this way. Up. Up. Alright, so that one had something in. I don't think that's going to be anything of significance. This could be. There's certainly a tool vessel, so. And there's a book in there. That's good. I think. Yeah, I think that's probably it for that one. There. Mining combat. Yeah, doing quite well actually. Definitely worthwhile coming down and looting out. Oh, magma. Not magma, miasma. Magma's something entirely different. I'll just check this one out. There's probably not a huge amount on this one, but you never know. I mean, there didn't have to be anything on that last one, did they? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Nope, I think it's still ruin. But a very suspicious ruin because it's just two. This has a feel of something. Maybe you should spend more time digging these up. Or it doesn't always seem like the best use of time. But there's definitely something going on down here, isn't there? Just not entirely sure what or where. I think this one's a red herring. I don't think there's anything significant in there. Right, well, we're here. And we can put you into complete, turn you to red, and done. I'll have a quick peek. You see, that is a ruin, I'm fairly certain. Do I want to go over there? If I go over there, I'm going to get sidetracked into more ruins. I know I am. And I think it might also be a stair ruin, which might be more than... Oh, yeah. Oh, is that another library? No, that's a tree, isn't it? Okay, we're going for a walk around. All right, that's fine. Let's do a little bit of rationalising. Combat 12.5. Forestry 25 XP on that one. 25 XP on mining. Get rid of you. Don't want you. Don't really want all of these. I'll keep one stack. Definitely don't want you or you. Or you. However, what I do want to do is sleep the night away. And we'll pick this up in the morning. Maybe. 4 in the morning, still a little bit dark, so I will pass the time here and 14 hours, 12 hours, got to be those, hasn't it? And then we'll continue on when it lightens up a bit. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, it's light enough, I think. We know where we need to come back round to, because we left the boat here. I think. Maybe here. There certainly was here though. So we need to come down to here, spin round, or do I go back to the boat and then come across that way and do those? That might be the better option. Rather than having to come back all the way up north. Got the beacon on, so we know how far we've got to travel. It's a nice little feature of Campaign Cartographer. And let's see what the world has in store for us. But I think that is I'm fairly certain that is a stair ruin. So the big question will be, how deep is it? Because if it's too deep, I'm not going to stop for that. If it's too deep, we're not going to do it. If it's not too deep, maybe we'll run down. I've got blocks and everything, so we can go and have a peek. And if that pig wants to take umbrage at me upsetting his baby, then I'll gladly give it satisfaction. We'll learn that I am not the person that you want to bugger around with today. No. So in the real world, while we're walking, I've had two new, I'll say two new tattoos done. I've had a new tattoo done and one started. So you'll be aware that I had to have my youngest cat, TJ, put to sleep some time ago, 6 weeks ago or so now. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, it's a stair ruin. Okay, I thought it was. That's no surprise. Let's have a look. It's not overly deep stair ruin though, but there's an element of this which is not a problem anyway, because I've got all of these lovely vessels which we can break and get more skill. I've got a horrible feeling that was a bear. Find me the rest of the vessels. I don't think I'm going to go down there somehow. not if there's a bear in the area. If I was a vessel, I'd probably be under that section there. Yeah, I think hovering around here could be an exercise in foolishness. What we just want to do is find the vessels. There's one. Probably over this way somewhere. There is. Find the vessels, get my shield on, let's bugger off. I'm going to mark this one as, I'll unbeacon it, but I'm going to leave it as unsearched because I think, well, I haven't searched it. I mean, it's still a valid target if I wanted to. I just think, given the possible presence of bearage, this might just be the right time to explain the Billy two-step and get back to the boat, and then we can go and have a look at some other ruins, because that should be the thing, shouldn't it? I'll see you in a minute. Alright, and here we are back at the boat. So we're going to head down this to around about here, and then we'll scut across to there, and then we'll cut across from there to this as well. I didn't really, actually that's another mine. I'm not going to worry about it because there's lots of them. It's not like that is a rare ruin. That potentially is a brilliant ruin though. Gold, not so useful in this pack as it is in the Risky's Gears server, but certainly if it's that one, there's vessels and all sorts of good stuff there. So yeah, we need to head down to the little bit where it kind of pulls out like a lake, and then cross country. And there's a couple of ruins down there to do. Am I going to get to the library today? I think probably not. Am I going to get to the mine today? 50-50. I may get as far as the mine today. Whether we'll get to go down the mine is another question, because it is quite the large ruin. That's the word I was looking for. So we want to come in down here a bit, and that will give me somewhere to dock up. And I think, yeah, we're saying not that, but maybe down there. Now that ruin is definitely a better ruins ruin. I don't think it's an overpowered better ruins ruin, but it is a better ruins ruin. So did I just pinpoint? What have I just... Yeah, turn the beacon off for that, and turn the beacon on for that. And then we should be able to see quite clearly. It's 100 meters that direction. We probably, before we go ruin diving, want to just take advantage and drop off a few bits and pieces. Yeah, I'll keep the onion seed for now. It's not like things. We can read forestry, we can read cooking, got level 3 in cooking, and that one is also an extra 5 in cooking. So while we're at it, processing, cooking, what have we got? Increases the shelf life, 34% more servings at once. I mean, that gets more food out of it. Dilution, servings you gain. Fill a pot with water to create salt or other items. Okay, I'm going to go there. I think that might be really useful. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get rid of you. That'll do. Way right. Let's head over and look at this ruin, and then we can head over to the next ruin, which I think is the one we did on the Rusty Gears server a short while ago, where there's all that lovely hidden gold, which is a real... Now this, I think I know this one. Yes, this is a nice one. It's a nice one if you're building. Lots of bits like beds, which we will always take the beds. I will take the glass. Did not mean to do that, but you know. We'll take the sticks. Be wrong not to. Translocator. How far away from... I'd prefer you to be a little bit further still. Not bothered about tuning cylinder, so that's just a tuning cylinder. It's just going to clutter up my inventory. I will take the glass. Okay. Again. And a lumberite's blueprint. We'll definitely take blueprints. Blueprints are good. Don't think you are used for anything. I don't think the little globe is used for anything. It's the big globe we want for that. Oh, pardon me. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, there's nothing underneath this. This is I mean, great if you want building materials. These are awesome, but other than that, done. Let's head over to this one, which no. There. That's where we're headed. Right, I'll see you over there. Actually, that is not the tree ruin that we found all the gold at. This is a different tree ruin. So, yeah, less exciting. I think anyway. Let's have a look what you got going on here. Oh yeah, this is definitely different. And beautiful arches and stuff like that. One thing about the better ruins, guys, is they really do know how to make a nice ruin. Speaking of which, have we unveiled anything in the distance? That is possibly, but it's tiny and insignificant and trivial, and I can't see the point in raiding it. So let us have a search around. We've got a tower, we got all sorts of bits. Not seeing anything that gives a clue away of an underground, but we will check that before we go anywhere, because this really has got nothing in it, which definitely sus. Wow, that is deep soil. Ah, into a cave. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, a little excitement. Couple of hello. If surface drifters is your definition of excitement, you would hollow one. Oh, you are. Rift activity is medium though, so obviously we don't have rifts on, but rift activity does impact the actual spawning. So even though it's not rift activity that as such, it is still influencing it. But I don't think there's anything under this. Hello. Bye bye. See ya. Yeah, I'm not certain there's anything under this. It's really not giving me that vibe at all. Oh, good grief. Really? Tune your damn car. Oh, so annoying. Bike, I let him off, it was a motorcycle. No, I don't let him off. It was still bloody noisy. Still unnecessary. So yeah, I don't think if there is anything down here, it's not anywhere I mean, it was suggested to me that the granite dry stones might be the clues. But no, I don't think there's anything. If there is anything here, you can all let me know, and you know, we can I can regret it later. But right now I think we are going to head back to the boat. I'll see you there. Alright, we're getting close to the mine. I'm still not entirely sure this is a wise idea, but we can control the situation with blocks again, I think. I would have preferred the rift activity to drop below medium. That's the one thing that I would have liked, but it didn't, and there is literally nothing I can do to change that. I mean, it could have gone up, so there's that. Right. Put my proper armour on, get my shield, and let's go. Oh, and put you out. Put you in there. I'm actually going to leave those grains as well, and these hides, because they're not really doing anything for me, and those rocks. Let's have as much inventory space as possible. I can't remember what's down this. I do remember that it's a long way down, and obviously it's a small version of the tower that we have at the main shaft. Oh, another one there, okay. I don't know if there's anything up here. It really doesn't look like it, does there? Rotten book and bits. Obviously, again, if you're playing Vintage Story as a building game, like you know most of us do, this is a great location. For exploration. Now my temptation here is to not too bad actually. I think that might be beware drifters, and not a lot else. Okay, but this, just look at that, the track. We've got more down there, but we just need to keep our eyes open, because there are more ways to go, not around here obviously. And horsetail poultice, I probably want that. Dry grass, probably won't want that. Right, so that goes nowhere. Not worried about those because they know that they are absolutely no use whatsoever. Okay, down to the next level. Now, at least you do get these little reception room areas before you get into the main shaft. I don't know whether there's anything at the bottom. and I am fairly certain rope, maybe acacia seed about it, that there will be something unpleasant down here. Like that boat horn, for instance. See ya. Wouldn't want to be here. I probably won't stop anything really coming that wants to, but feeling reasonable. Resonator. The rest of this is just garbage. Take the chalk because that will. I'm not. Another beware sign. Bone, peat bricks, cinnabar. I can't think I need cinnabar for anything. So I think we've. Yeah, could get the limestone as well. Again. That's a deep, so not the worst. Right, what was I doing? Limestone before he interrupted me. Just because, you know. And then we can block off that. Really the nice build this with the mine carts and what are you? Oh, hello. Leg it. Not crouch, leg it. Right, where are you, sir? Ah, you're a tainted one, you're not too bad. Oh, God. Git snuck up on me. Right, well, let's harvest. I must admit, that's a bellhead. Oh, no. That's going to kill me. Jeez, that was so very close. Not sure how I feel about this change in healing meds as well. That, you know, they don't instantly heal you. Because the problem is these guys instantly try and kill you. Bloody bellhead. Good God, that was a little bit overkill. There better be something good down there. That's a two-headed drift. Okay, that's just getting silly. Oh, thank God I put those points into spear. He wasn't there before. He can't have just spawned, can he? Caged one. Well, we've got the stuff we need to Might as well. And then you get down here and there's just coal. I mean, I'm just not sure whether this is worth the risk versus reward trade-offs for this kind of stuff. You go away now. Just not sure. It's even poor ore, it's not even good. Merchant shirt. Yeah, it's... I feel like I should get those ready. And the motorcycle's back, yay! Again, poor quality. Clean bandages, I suppose, is better than nothing. Plus 3 hit points. Okay. Let's block this one. Oh yeah, that was definitely a bow torn down there. I don't know what level you are. You're not that bad. That, on the other hand, oh, it's a nightmare. Get it. Get it. Heal. Oh man, and again, coal. I mean, seriously, a miner's tunic. I feel like I'm being stiffed on every level. Yeah, quick lime, I suppose that's not bad. Horsetail poultice, let's go back to the crap ones. I just saw him spawn in, but he's probably just a deep or something like that. I really hope he's just a deep. I don't want it to be another thing. What were you anyway? You were a nightmare, so that's more. I mean, let's be honest, the rewards seem to be the mob drops. When you get a decent mob drop. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Grab a little bit more of this dirt because I'm running low. And let's keep on down. Now, if there's supposed to be anything worthwhile down here, I'm just not seeing it. It feels very much like a lot of risk for very little reward. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether these are worth doing or not. I suppose you'll have to, if I've missed something, let me know, but it doesn't seem like a great return on investment. That went through quite a lot of healing, had a few heart in my mouth moments, and yeah, I think we can safely say I can probably try a. Can I get? No, I can't go further away. Okay, but yeah, probably more valuable as building materials than ruins, in my opinion, based off of what we pulled out. Don't get me wrong, that's great, but I think I took a lot of damage there, needless damage, and it was probably, if I'm brutally honest, it was probably needless in a lot of respects. You know, there's 3 or 4, you might as well go there then. Probably should. Yeah, if I had horsetails, I could definitely make those, but I don't appear to have horsetails around here, do I? But I've got the cattails, so we could have a quick peek round for some horsey tails. I can't remember what they look like, to be honest. It's so long since I've made one. Deer ferns. Anybody remember what horsetails look like? Are these horsetails? Heart tongue fern. Not being very forthcoming with the horsetails, is it? They're usually fairly obvious, as I recall. But yeah, that very dubious as to whether that was worth the risk. I'm just wondering what I'm going to be letting myself in for in the event of dying in the library. I may actually use one of these temporal gears to set my spawn. I may have to. But anyway, let's just head down the river a little bit. It's not far. We'll head to that beach, and I think we'll maybe tackle the library next time. Maybe. Just maybe. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to set my spawn before I go into that. I don't see how I can do it any other way. It's just not safe to tackle this without a spawn point. I mean, I literally escaped by the skin of my teeth on that one. So, yeah, I think we're in the ballpark for a little bit of respawn. Maybe even put my tent down, because I noticed the other thing I noticed is my my bag has gone, my back chest. Now I suspect what I've done is I put it down in one of my tent bags, and luckily there's nothing in there that I desperately need. Interesting. But yeah, we could definitely do with emptying out and setting a spawn point here, I think. In fact, I am going to do that before I forget. I mean, it does mean that if I die elsewhere, but this is my spawn point, I wonder whether I can change it to a... Or let's put it in there, we'll stick it in a thing and we'll call it spawn point 1. This is the first time I've set it, so I've actually been very lucky. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.